Today I want to talk to you about 3 factors that are impacting your finances, impacting your money, my money. And most of these items are somewhat out of our control, but we need to be knowledgeable of it so that we can make adjustments in our life. The first thing that impacts our money is the interest rates. Now, supposedly the government or the president does not control interest rates. It's what we call the Federal Reserve. This is a group of individuals from every state in the country that they decide what the interest rate should be in order to maintain the rate of inflation. They adjust, they fluctuate the interest rates to keep prices from going up or getting too low. So the interest rates are the number one thing that's impacting our finances. How does that impact our finances? Well, when they raise the interest rates, and as most of us know, approximately 2 years ago, we had interest rates as low as 2.5%, 3%. So we were getting mortgages at 2.5%, 3% a couple years ago. Now mortgages are up to 7%. And it's because the Federal Reserve has increased the interest rates, basically. And those interest rates, when they increase interest rates, banks go up on mortgage rates, they go up on credit card rates, things like that. Okay, so how does it impact us? It also impacts us with home prices. When mortgage rates go up, when interest rates are up and mortgage rates go up, it slows down home buying. It slows down the construction of homes. So as you notice right now, interest rates are, for a home is around 6.5%, 7%, but home buying has slowed down. That's a result of the interest rates being up. Also, credit cards. Well, if banks pay more for the money that they get from the feds, then they charge us more on credit cards, which we're going to get to that a little bit later. I don't know if you've looked at your credit card statements lately, but I guarantee you your rates are up from 2 years ago. So number 2, the next thing that's impacting our finances is the job market. Well, when interest rates go up, the job market slows down. It gets a little slower. The jobs are fewer because big corporations are now paying more on their loans. They're paying more on their credit. And the quickest way to cut corporation costs, or the costs that corporations are incurring, the quickest way is to decrease labor. Labor, unfortunately, is one of the biggest expenses of a corporation. So what do? They start laying off when interest rates go up. They start cutting hours. They start decreasing positions available, and that impacts us. Fortunate or unfortunate, I'm an employer, and it's been unfortunate for me in the last couple years. It's just been hard to find staff. Well, that trend is changing now because money is harder to get by corporations, so they're starting to cut labor. So less jobs mean less opportunities for you. You can't demand the pay rate that you could demand 2 years ago simply because jobs are becoming fewer and fewer. Okay, the number 3 thing that impacts our finances is consumer spending, our debt, the money that we're spending. And we have been spending a lot. We're setting a record as to how much money we're spending. We were, doing new patios. We were putting pools in. We were buying new cars, buying new homes, buying new clothes, buying all the new AI tech. We were just spending money. And that affects everything. What it really does, it pushes up inflation. It pushes up the cost of the things we buy. Just think about it. Stores are saying, oh, well, they keep buying these electronics. Well, let's raise the price. Let's make a little more profit off of it. Oh, they keep buying it. Even though we raise the price, we're going to increase it a little bit more and make a little more money because they continue to buy. Well, they don't stop increasing prices until we stop buying. Once the buying slows down, they be like, whoa, maybe we need to not increase the prices because they're not selling as fast. These products aren't selling as fast as they were. So when interest rate goes up, and that's the whole point of the Federal Reserve, when prices start ticking up, inflation increases, they want to increase rates to stop the buying. It increases the rates on your credit card. So, you don't want to spend as much because you're paying more for your credit card. So that's the third thing that impacts us, the consumer spending, how much money we're spending out there. All right. And another thing that I was just thinking about when it comes to consumer spending, credit card debt, which is out of control. We as a people have more credit card debt in 2024 than we've ever had percentage wise. There are more bankruptcies happening because of the debt that we're in. There is, just poor credit scores because of the debt, because of the high balances on our credit cards. The consumer spending is having a major impact on our society and what we're paying for everything. Why am I sharing this with you? I'm sharing this with you because I want you, my viewers, to be aware. What will all of this stuff do? What will all of the factors that we're talking about here today, how could that impact you? Well, it's creating volatility in the economy. And volatility scares major corporations. It scares the government. What happens in volatile situations, volatile economic situations? Sometimes it's a market crash. And by no means am I saying that a market crash is going to happen. I'm just saying I want you to be educated so that you can make the right decisions, pull up on certain things, maybe increase your savings, just change your investment portfolio, whatever's required so that you're not hurt if something negative happens. All right. I hope you enjoyed this information. Please like and subscribe. In the meanwhile, be blessed.